Hello, I'm Antonio from Italy. I first discovered Om-Mij back in 2018. It was a really dark time in my life where I was suffering from severe depression and anxiety and constant suicidal thoughts, and I was really at the end of my rope. I could not see any hope for the future whatsoever. And so just before going back to taking antidepressants, I first heard of ayahuasca, and from the very first time I felt this fire start up in me, and I felt cold and I felt pulled towards it, and I thought this is something I have to try, absolutely. And so I started looking around on the internet until I came to the Om-Mij website. And I don't know what it was, but something felt right for me, and I thought this would be a good place. So I decided to give them a call and just to understand if the medicine would be right for me and to get them up to date with my mental health situation. And they told me, of course, ayahuasca works really well with anxiety and depression, but I really could never have imagined how well it would work in the end. So I was very excited to try ayahuasca. I was also very scared, and the whole journey to Om-Mij, I was like, you're gonna become a drug addict, or you're gonna get kidnapped, or you're doing something crazy. But as soon as I got there, as soon as I stepped through the door, I felt this sense of peace and calm and quiet come over me, and I felt I was somewhere I belonged. I was exactly where I was supposed to be. And the guides were there to welcome me, and they are really amazing. They are such caring and loving and kind people. They light up the room, and they hold the space in the ceremony in such a magnificent way, and they're always there for you if you need a shoulder to cry on, or if you feel overwhelmed by your trip, or just if you need a hug, they're there for you. So every time I go to Om-Mij, I'm very grateful for the guides. So drinking ayahuasca was the most important and the most amazing and the most profoundly transformative experience of my life. I can never forget that first night coming out of the ceremony room and realizing that I was a different person, and I could never go back to the way I was before. It was like the secrets of the universe had been opened up to me, and I felt like my outlook on myself and on the world was completely changed. And still, after 5 years, I have never gone back to that dark place where I was before. There are always ups and downs in life, but what happened that night changed me forever. And so I'm very grateful to the medicine. I'm grateful to Mother Ayahuasca, and I'm grateful to the whole Om-Mij team. And through the years, I went back to Om-Mij multiple times, and I met hundreds of people, and everyone comes out of that ceremony room completely changed, comes out lighter, comes out better. I felt such pure joy and love and such a new perspective on things. And so I really feel like I can tell all of you, if you feel called to transformation, called to trying ayahuasca, called to getting rid of the traumas, the weights you carry around all your life, getting rid of your toxicity or other people's toxicity, you should go. You should take this leap of faith, because it's an hard experience. It's sometimes a scary and painful and intense experience, but it's also the most profound, the most magical, and the most important thing you can do in your life. it's really transformative work. And so thank you, Mother Ayahuasca, and thank you, Om-Mij. Grazie.